The camera glides over Riyadh's skyline where towering structures shimmer under the sun like blades of glass rising from the desert. The House of Saud's legacy unfolds in quiet, dignified images. Portraits of past kings, historic palaces, ancient desert camps transformed into modern power centers. Every building seems to symbolize a chapter of authority that stretches across decades. Prince Salman's family emerges as part of an elite network connected by lineage, influence, and extraordinary wealth. Their story begins long before oil was discovered, rooted in leadership, tribal alliances, and a vision that shaped the entire Arabian Peninsula. Each generation expanded the family's reach, securing land, resources, and global relationships that continue to shape the kingdom today. Within the royal compounds, vast courtyards open into palatial halls. Marble fountains, gold-trimmed doors, and chandeliers illuminate rooms built for diplomacy, tradition, and luxury. These spaces represent not just status, but the consolidation of power that has made the family one of the wealthiest dynasties in modern history. Analysts often point to their collective fortune as nearly unmatched, spread across government assets, energy wealth, land ownership, private investments, and cultural heritage. While public numbers remain conservative, insiders and economic observers consistently agree on one thing. The family's real fortune is far deeper, more complex, and more globally entwined than anyone outside the desert pipeline stretch like steel veins across the landscape, carrying the resource that changed Saudi Arabia forever. Saudi Aramco stands at the center of this transformation, towering over global energy markets with profits that surpass every competitor. Its facilities glow at night, with flame stacks illuminating the horizon like torches marking the kingdom's immense economic power. Prince Salman's family is closely tied to this empire. Every barrel extracted, every tanker shipped across oceans, and every global trade negotiation reflects the magnitude of the family's influence. When analysts describe Aramco as a trillion-dollar giant, they're referring to a company whose wealth is intertwined with the royal family's standing and long-term strategy. Global markets respond to the kingdom's decisions. Oil supply adjustments ripple through financial systems in Europe, Asia, and America. Energy ministers meet with world leaders. CEOs rely on the kingdom's stability. Nations plan budgets based on the output the royal family authorizes. This is wealth that doesn't just buy luxury. It shapes global policies, partnerships, and economies. Inside the energy complexes, engineers, economists, and strategists operate like a vast military of innovation, ensuring the kingdom remains at the top of the world's supply chain. For Prince Salman's relatives, this isn't merely an asset. It is a legacy of power built on the world's most essential resource. Massive palace doors open to reveal marble corridors that stretch endlessly, decorated with intricate patterns inspired by centuries of Arabian art. Private gardens bloom with exotic flowers imported from around the world, maintained by armies of horticulturists. Every corner reflects a level of design, rarity, and extravagance unmatched anywhere else in the Middle East. Prince Salman's family lives in an environment where luxury is the everyday norm. Rare Bugattis, limited edition Lamborghinis, and bespoke Rolls-Royces wait in immaculate garages the size of airplane hangars. Some vehicles are customized with hand-stitched interiors, gold trims, or embedded gemstones, unique creations produced exclusively for the royal household. Their travel arrangements mirror the same grandeur. Private jets outfitted with suites, lounges, conference rooms, and even on-board spas stand ready for international trips. For sea travel, multi-deck superyachts equipped with helipads and pools glide across Mediterranean waters, functioning not just as leisure vessels, but floating palaces. Inside their residences, priceless art collections line the walls. Pieces from renowned European masters, Middle Eastern calligraphers, and contemporary artists. Every room blends heritage with opulence. From gold-plated cutlery to handcrafted carpets, from ceremonial halls to intimate family spaces, the environment illustrates a lifestyle that goes beyond wealth. It symbolizes centuries of prestige, status, and royal tradition. The lens shifts to financial districts in New York, London, Tokyo, and Dubai, cities where the royal family's influence quietly extends through towering skyscrapers and powerful corporations. International markets pulse with activity as billions move through investment portfolios connected to members of Prince Salman's family. Over the years, the family has diversified far beyond oil, placing strategic stakes in global tech companies, luxury brands, banking institutions, and entertainment giants. Their investments stretch across continents, equity in transportation networks, shares in major hospitality chains, partnerships in emerging technologies, and involvement in sports ventures that dominate headlines. In Europe, luxury properties in Paris and London stand under discrete ownership structures connected to the family. In America, research labs, tech startups, and media corporations list Saudi-backed entities among their major investors. In Asia, real estate developments, infrastructure projects, and financial exchanges benefit from the kingdom's capital flow. These global positions are not merely financial moves. They extend prestige and influence. Through sovereign wealth funds and private holdings, the family shapes trends, supports megaprojects, and builds relationships with CEOs, governments, and innovators worldwide. Behind closed doors, analysts often describe Saudi investment strategies as long-game tactics. Precise, calculated, and designed to create permanent footprints in the world's most important markets. With every acquisition, the family's global presence strengthens even more. Within heavily secured vaults and discreet private wings of palaces lie treasures rarely seen by the public. Priceless artifacts from ancient civilizations, rare manuscripts, ceremonial pieces, and museum-level artworks form collections that historians could spend lifetimes studying. These items aren't displayed for recognition. They're preserved as part of the family's cultural and financial legacy. Prince Salman's relatives often acquire assets through private brokers, ensuring transactions remain confidential. Diamonds, historical jewels, and one-of-a-kind pieces crafted by world-renowned designers are exchanged quietly, without the publicity seen in Western luxury culture. Each possession reflects exclusivity rather than exposure. The family is also known for owning private estates across Europe, Africa, and the Gulf. Vast properties surrounded by extensive security, hidden helicopter pads, private beaches, and architectural designs that merge tradition with ultra-modern luxury. Some properties include their own medical facilities, equestrian centers, or indoor gardens replicating seasonal climates from around the world. Their rare collectibles extend to automobiles as well, cars that never appear on public streets. Hypercars with customized engineering specifications sit in temperature-controlled storage rooms, preserved like mechanical sculptures. If you enjoyed exploring the hidden world of Saudi wealth, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There's a lot more luxury, power, and untold stories coming your way.